Hey guys, this is a pre-recording for the actual video to address a few things. So first of all, I know I haven't posted a video in almost 4 weeks now, and that is due to me getting my new PC, which I built about 2 weeks back. And basically at the time I was planning to post videos, however that was not possible since I did need a new PC to record. Thankfully I have a better and faster gaming PC now, which should help me pump out content faster in terms of rendering and editing, and I can finally upload gameplays and maybe do some live streams in the future, hopefully. It also took me quite some time to transfer all my video project files, video backups, and Photoshop files from my old PC, which kind of added into the upload delay. And lastly, we just hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel and 1.5 million total video views, which is just insane, and it's thanks to you guys. And unfortunately I did not have the time to make a special 10K video yet, but that may come in the future. So for now, enjoy the new video. Yo, what is up guys, Blade here, finally back with the new video, and in this video we're going to be learning how to render 3D skins for a Minecraft avatar using Cinema 4D. This video was initially the long-awaited thumbnail tutorial video, however I've gotten a lot of comments asking me on how I do the 3D avatars and renders as seen in these thumbnails here. Let me pull them up. There we go. See, as you can see, these 3D models here, the Steve rig over there, the animals, 3D blocks over here, and all that stuff. So I thought if I make this video before the thumbnail video, it can actually help you guys get the 3D part of the thumbnail done. Of course, if you want to incorporate it. But anyways, this tutorial should not only help you make thumbnails, but it should help you guys get one of those 3D Minecraft avatar profile pictures, channel banners, and should be a stepping stone in getting into animating, which if you guys want an animating tutorial series, let me know. So I mentioned earlier you'll need a program called Cinema 4D and some rigs that we're going to be downloading in a bit. Rigs are essentially a prerequisite or a pre-made model renders that you can use to customize to your liking to get it however you want it. So yeah. Alright, so we're going to head over to download the rigs. Now obviously you need to have Cinema 4D already installed on your computer. However, I provided a demo version of it in the description if you don't have it. And I also linked a Minecraft skin search site allowing you to type in your Minecraft username and easily download the PNG file for your skin if you don't have that laying around. And or you can download one of the many skins that is already provided here as well. Now of course the rig itself can be found through the Dropbox link. The rig is called HyperRig and it is made by Hypermite. Once you're on the site, just simply hit the download button and save it to your desktop. Once you have that done, go to where you saved it. Also, side note, any versions from R13 to R16 of Cinema 4D will work with this tutorial. Now you want to look at your Cinema 4D folder. I have mine here. And you want to go into it, go into library, then browser, and drop in the rig lib file, then go ahead and exit out of it. Just like that. Alright, so now we got our rigs into our library, we can finally actually use it. So we're going to go ahead and open up our Cinema 4D. So go ahead and do that. Alright, once you got it opened, on to your right side you'll see these objects, content browser, and structure. You want to go on content browser, then you want to go on presets, and here are all the rigs that you got, or you should only have this and some other stuff, but just go into the HyperRig Ultimate folder. And once you're in that folder, you want to go to render settings. I like to just put a high quality long render setting so it makes it high resolution. So we're gonna now hit go back over there. Alright, then we're gonna go to pre-made rigs, and there will be two rigs, two Steve rigs, one that has a pickaxe with it, which is the all weapons, and you can just drag it out and do that, but I'm going to just use the one with the no weapons, so we're gonna drag that one out. Alright, so now you have your 3-directional moving things. So like over here, this is the spiral tool that you can pretty much go all omnidirectional and just go in a spiral pretty much. And then you have the tool that makes you able to zoom in and zoom out. And you have the tool that goes only left, right, and up and down. So we're just gonna kind of situate it at the front here, so let me do that and go a little more up. You kind of have to hold on to it while you're moving, by the way. Alright, alright, so that's how I want it. So this name tag over here, you can decide to keep it if you want. You just click on the little white diamond over there, and this should pop up. By user data, you can change the name of it. So if I change it to my name here, sorry, there we go. Should apply that, but I'm not going to be using it. So where it says visible, and you just want to click on the eye, and it takes away. You can decide to have a nose by clicking the N over here, and I'm just gonna zoom in a little more with my scroll bar. You can do that as well. But yeah, if you click the little N over here, you can see if there's the nose enable option. You can also change the color of your nose, but I'm not gonna have a nose because I mean it really doesn't make that much of a difference, so I'm just gonna turn that off. Alright, you can click on the little diamond next to it, and this is like the second layer, which is kind of like a hat layer. And if you want to hat layer, just enable that. This is for skins that have a hat, so I'm just gonna disable that there. You can click on the diamond, the purple diamond, that's second one right here, and with this you can enable or disable his eyebrows that you see over here. I'm going to disable it because I'm going to be using a skin that already has the eyebrows, so you don't need that. Alright, so now you've gotten that done. You can move on to the next purple diamond, which is the eyes. You can enable or disable the eyes. I mean, you can enable or disable them. Most skins are gonna have eyes that will take cover in all of the areas, so for now I'm just gonna leave it on. Right, so I actually changed my mind and I just want to put the eyebrows back on because I just noticed the skin kind of messes up with it. But anyways, so after that you have after the eyes you have the last one, which is the mouth position. And if you want to get rid of the mouth, you have to drag the mouth position all the way out, and it should go away if you just resize the mouth as well. But I'm gonna leave his mouth there and kind of give him a little motion here. So I'm just gonna, you can play around with this if you want. It's not too bad. Alright, so we'll leave it like that. Now you want a head, so the head of your skin. So you should have the skin, your Minecraft skin downloaded already, the PNG file. So you just want to click on the three dots over here. Well, before that you want to click on the diamond that says coloring and click on the three dots over here. And then you want to browse for your skin. I have it on my desktop here, and when it's called skin, so we'll just open that, and there you have his skin. Now there is some little misconfiguration here, so we're gonna kind of edit that a little bit. So I think that has to do with his mouth. Alright, so yeah, I just had to kind of redo the mouth positions and stuff a little bit, but that's about it. So you want to go back to coloring, and you should have all these other color choices over here, and where it says people color, we kind of want to edit that. Hold on, let me go back, turn on my eyes, and okay, there we go. And yeah, so just go back to coloring and people. So I just want to kind of give him a, I don't know, tealish maybe, so we're just gonna go on that. There we go. You can't really see it from this view, so you kind of have to turn it around a little bit. And there you go. There you see his pupil eyes. That looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to how it was, just like that. Now, you can also edit the inner mouth color and stuff like that if you want to. It's not really important, but yeah, you can change the inner mouth and your tongue color and all that other stuff. I wouldn't mess with these over here, but yeah. So now he still has the Steve body, so we kind of want to change that, don't we? So you want your skin on him. So what you want to do is you want to click on objects over here, and you click on the Hyperrig Ultimate over here, and then you want to go to down over here. You see the skin/texture file and the three dots. You want to hit that and choose the skin that you want. So choose the same skin there, and there we go. We have the skin applied to his whole body. So that is how you would change that. Alright, so now you want to go down over here, and you'll see three spear skins, and it should just be his skins. one that says text, skin slash text, and another one that says skin slash text. This is like the transparent one, and you don't want to double click on that one. However, the one that is in the middle, you want to double click on that, and this material editor should pop up, and you want to uncheck specular, and then just exit out of that. Okay, so now that we got our skin, we can pretty much like start animating it. So what you want to do is just we're gonna start with the hand. So you want to click on, just get to the side view or which side of the hand you're trying to do. And you want to click on the blue box here, and then you want to click on this move tool right here. This will allow you to move his hand, and you can just drag it however you want it. So I just want to do a little tilt like that. Let's see if that's kind of good from the front. It's not too bad. You can also hold on to the red arrow and kind of drag it outwards to move it more if you want to do that. And let's move this a little back, and there we go. Kind of want it like that. Alright, so let's try to do the same thing with the other hand. We're still on that one, so just click on the blue box up here. That should enable you to do that. Alright, if you click on the spear tool right here, you can also kind of rotate it by doing that. And yeah, so that's how you would do that. You can start moving the legs if you choose to do that. So we're gonna kind of go down here a little bit, move back up, choose the move tool again, and click on the blue box and kind of move it like that. Click on the other one, let's spread it out that way. Looks like he's kind of walking or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, so you can also move the body, so if you want them to kind of like pop out, let's see up here, you can click on the blue boxes over here and kind of move it out a little bit and move it back as you like. So now if you want to move his head or turn his head around or just do movements with his head, you can do that. So what you want to do is you can go on objects, click on the plus by HyperRig Ultimate, go down to head/head items, and double click on the head dash bool mouth, and from here you can select the tools that you want to do. So I want to kind of rotate it maybe like that, and you can do that. You can also try moving it as well, like that. And basically we have to go through the HyperRig Ultimate objects and the head because if you were to just normally do it without doing this part here, you will mess up the eyes and everything will be out of place. So that's why I did that. So yeah, so see how it looks from the side. It looks pretty good. Minimize that over there. And now you want a background on this character, don't you? So you don't have to have a background, of course, if you just want this body to use that in a banner or like in a thumbnail or something like that, and all you want is the body and transparent background. What you have to do is go on settings over here. This should pop up. You want to go to save, and over here you can either choose PSD if you're willing, if you're going to just indirectly take this transparent background with the model and just put it on your Photoshop, and you can do that, but I'm just gonna you can do PNG, which would be the best way to do it. So you just select PNG, and then you want to check alpha channel, and you go to output, then you want to either put 1280 by 720 or 1920 by 1080 or whatever dimensions you're working with whatever you're trying to work with. And yeah, so you would do that, then you would go ahead and hit X over here, and then you would click on render to picture viewer, and that will render it. And if you want to render preview, you can hit that button over there. It'll kind of give you a preview render of how it might look like once it's done rendering. So as you can see, it is rendering a dark image, and that is because we did not apply any light to it. So what you want to do is you want to hit back over here, and then let me just delete this light here. So where it has the light bulb over here, you want to hold and drag, and then you want to choose a light. I would just go with the light over here, and you can just experiment with the other ones, but I'm just gonna use this. And you just want to kind of situate this in areas that it needs it. So we have one light over there. Let's do the same process again. Get another light, drag it out to its side like that. Just kind of want to get all the areas that you want to be lit up. So we're just gonna do one more, I think, and you can go with another light if you want, but I'm just gonna do this. Go in the front. That's a little bit too much. Alright, there we go. And then we can just hit preview again, and it should render it with the lights. And there you have your render. And if you just want this to be rendered, you want to go back to settings and go back to save and choose a place that you want to save it. So let's choose my editing folder. There it is, and you want to hit save. And then we also did the alpha channel, all that stuff, so we don't have to mess with that. Make sure it's PNG or a PSD, and then you want to hit this button right here that will render your image. But we're not going to do that because I'm going to teach you guys how to add a background so you can have a avatar as well. At the background, it's very simple. So you want to go to the square box over here, hold on to it, and you want to add a plane. Then you'll come with the width and the height, and you just want to put a whole bunch of 9s by the width. Oops. And by the height you want to do the same, and there we go. Just make a huge field. Add a background, so over here you want to hold on to that. It's a floor tool here, and you want to go to background, and then you have your background, and then you want to go down over here and double click anywhere over here to add a new color. So now you want to double click on the new color sphere here, and where's this texture, you want to click on the arrow, and then you want to go to gradient, and that'll just apply a gradient. You want to double click on the gradient here, and then we're going to edit our gradient. So our lightest color tabs, you want to click on the double click on the tabs up here. So our lightest color, let's go with a I don't know, a red, like a reddish color right there. Okay, and our darkest color, we just want the same thing but a little bit darker, right? So that looks pretty good, and that kind of gives it a gradient. And on the type, you want to click on it and you want to choose circular. That kind of makes it gives it a circular shape. You can mess with the other ones, but I would just go with the circular, and you just want to close out of it. And what you want to do is you want to drag the sphere of the color, and you want to go on plane and do the same thing again for background, and then you have the colors set to your background and your plane. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to right click on plane, go to Cinema 4D tags, and go to compositing. Once you're here, you want to check on compositing background, and there you go. Now you just want to click on it once, don't double click it, so just click on the color over here once, and this should come up. And where's this projection, you want to go to choose frontal instead of the UVW mapping. Alright, so now we got our background all ready and set, and just kind of situate our character right there. Alright, so now we just want to go back to the settings here, and since I'm just doing a avatar render right now, I'm going to change the resolution to 640 by 640. And if you're doing a background or a banner, thumbnails, whatever it may be, you may change that back to what it was or whatever dimension that you need. And then on save, on options, on PNG, everything looks pretty much fine. Again, it's on PNG. If you want JPEG, you can do that for a smaller size, but everything up here looks fine. And yeah, so if I go back here, okay, I see what I did. So you want to go back to the 3 dots, and you want to name the file to let's see, model rig, and we're saving in our editing there. Alright, then that should save it properly. So we're gonna exit out. We got one more thing to do. So as you can see, there's a white, if you look closely, there's a white highlighted area, and there's a dark highlighted area. So it's only gonna render the white area, so you want to kind of situate your avatar to be in the white field, and there we go. So you don't want it in the dark background, you just want it in the white box right here. And if we can, that looks pretty good. Alright, so now you can finally preview it, or just go ahead and render it. I'll try previewing it just to see how it looks, and yeah, there we go. We have a preview, and that's how it'll look like. Now of course you see this part right here that's kind of weird and outlandish, but don't worry, that part is actually gonna go away once you actually render it. So that's your preview, and if you want to go ahead and render it, just click on this button here and should start rendering the actual image. And there you go, there you have your render, and you can preview it by, or you can actually see the file by going to wherever you saved it, and we called it model rig, and there you have your render. And that's kind of half PNG, but yeah, that's how you have your render. That's pretty much how I do the models that you see, the Cinema 4D rigs that you see on the thumbnails and stuff. And hopefully I'll be back with a thumbnail video showing you guys how to incorporate these models into the thumbnails. And yeah, so that's about it, guys. Like the video if it helped, and yeah, subscribe if you're new. So peace.